Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read My Immortal. In the last episode, we got up to chapter 29. We said that we would finish it then, and we didn't because our brains, we value our sanity.
Mine began to liquefy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you kind of looked at me and, well, looked. I say looked, but you had that tone of voice. It's like, help me at some points because you're like, is this really spelled right, or am I just is it wrong? I don't know anymore.
I'm bad at spelling and words in general on a normal day. This is really fucking with my perception of words in general.
I'm actually fairly good at spelling and grammar and such. I just can't speak very well. I think it's because my brain gets a little jumbled up because it's like
The brain to mouth pathways are very twisty and not aligned.
yeah. So, as last time, I am reading the even chapters and Ink is reading the odd chapters. So, we're going to be starting off with Ink this time on chapter 29, and I will be doing the voices again. The only exception to this is Raven, Enobi, Bondi, Bobby, whatever the fuck her name is. Um, the
We just
person
pretend they're all different characters.
maybe. But the person reading the chapter is the person who is Ibandi, Enobi, Terra, Dementia, Raven, blah 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 bullshit. This is the part where it starts to get painfully interesting, I think. But we are going to be aiming to.
Emphasis on painful.
Yeah, we are going to be aiming to knock out those last 15 chapters, and then we'll be done. If we can't make it, then, we've been doing this for so long that I think that maybe we could call it here and say we gave it our best shot, but it broke us.
By God, we tried.
Oh my god, do we try? Alright, at the risk of running out of, ability to, competently read and speak, I say let's begin.
Alright. Chapter 29.
Oh, that does
Author's note.
that does remind me. We won't be doing any more chapter summaries. We're just gonna make comments as we go, to sort of expedite the process.
Let's just get this over with.
Oh, by the way, I am paint and this is ink.
Hi.
Should...
You probably know that by now, but just put that out there.
Yeah, but it's nice to enter on like a hello, this is who we are for the new viewers out there. We get more of them all the time.
Ready?
Yes. No. Yes.
No.
Start us off.
Ready as we'll ever be.
While I eat some of this lovely, delicious discounted Valentine's chocolate you sent me.
Chapter 29. Author's note. Salt does fuck up. 11. Urge is jealous cause her preps, so fuck you. 1111. Raven, you rock, girl. Thanks for the help. MCR rocks. 666 Oh my Satan! We screamed as we jumped. That was probably the exact wrong tone. Oh my Satan! We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily.
Come now! One!
Preacher McGonagall yielded?
Preacher McGonagall. Oh no, that's not even McGonagall, it's McGungle.
McGonagall. We did guiltily.
Oh, gross.
What?
We did guiltily.
We came.
Guiltily.
Guilty orgasms are not probably the best.
No.
We left the room, putting on our clothes. Good. Please do. Snoop Dogg garbled the caramel and put it in his pocket.
There was a caramel?
There was a caramel? Where did Snoop Dogg come from?
Oh, I think it's Snape grabbed the camera. Because there was
no, Snoop garbled the caramel.
Where do you see? Where do you see garble? I see garbed. He he dressed it up real pretty and then he put it in his pocket.
he put it back in the wrapper. Is what they're saying. Snoop put the caramel back in his wrapper so it wouldn't get messy in his pocket. Anyway, vampire voice.
Hi, what the fuck? 100,
Vampire shoot it angrily.
111.
Draco voice.
Mm. Sorry, I shouldn't eat while recording.
Probably not.
Yeah, Buster. Sorry. What the voice was that? Yeah, Buster, what the fuck do you think you're doing with the fucking camera?
Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes.
Look, Dumbledore knows your secret, and if you do this again, you will go to St. Mingo's. So give back the camera.
Ha 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 ha! The mystery of magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly.
Wow, Snoop, you're a real dick when you don't have weed.
That's why he's high all the time. It makes him nicer.
Smoke weed every day. Yes, so shut your mouth, you insolent, you innocent fools!
Yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come into the weird room with the white stones all around it. Again, there were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry, all sexy and sexitive. Get it? Because he's a sex mom, lol. Tom fell not rules for light lift, but not as much as Gerard or sex on legs. I love you, you fucking rock, marry me. 111. I started to cry, tears of blood. It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so, okay? So fuck you. Thank you for clarifying that after the 4th time this happens.
What the fuck is a Vampire Chronicles, and why should I burn it?
Vampire Chronicles. I'm sure it's a book. That sounds familiar, but Chronicles is a common title. Component.
Well, yeah, it's like a classic thing you call your story. The Chronicles of Harry Potter, the Chronicles.
Narnia.
I do love the Chronicles of Narnia.
It's begun already. Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. It's a handkerchief.
Honk honk.
And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots gut on each otter yet. I took out my wand. Crocio! I shouted. You spelled shouted right. I'm so proud.
Sandwiched neatly between Crocio and Snap.
They're trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Snap stated to scram. He dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballots.
Ballets.
Votes at each other.
Ballets. They went from throwing votes at each other to throwing dancers.
Is one of them Natasha Romanoff? Because this is what I'm imagining right now. I stopped to curse. Professor McGoogle did his spell so that we were all chained up. Kinky. She took out a box of tools. Kinkier. Then she said,
Okay, Cerberus. Okay, Cerberus, I'm going to go now. Bye!
Left. See ya. Snap started to laugh evilly.
That's not an evil laugh, I'm just amazed.
Vampire started to cry.
It's okay, Dobie,
said Draco.
Evergreen will be alright. Evergreen will be alright. Remember the video you took of Snake?
Snape laughed again.
Holy shit, she spelled it right.
And then he took out some wits. Kinkiest.
One. Alright.
Exclamation point.
Wow. I think he meant everything when he said evergreen. Anyway.
Maybe.
Chapter 30.
I like taking things at face value.
Good point.
It's funny.
Yeah. Author's note. Stop flaming the story, okay? did not know what's even gonna happen. Okay, 1111. So full you, 111. If you flam, you will be a prep, so all flamers can kiss my ass, 111. So's for saying Alzheimer's is dangerous, but that's the mystery opinion because society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, you rock Bic. 111.
A mysterious opinion? The
Oh,
mystery.
Ministry's opinion.
Okay.
No! 11. We screamed sadly. Snap stated loafing meanly. He took out a camera anvilly. Then he came
Make it a
towards
hacker.
Darko. 1. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle. What the
Aw, he can knit.
Not that type of knit. That's more the knit as in knitting is spelled with a
That's
K.
bug knit.
Yeah, he just gave a bug a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted at Arngrilly. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what. 11. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. You must stab vampire. Oh, sorry. You must stab vampire, he said to me. If you don't, then I'll rap Draco.
He is Snoop Dogg.
Is that what he does? I thought. Is Snoop Dogg?
I thought he was a rapper.
I don't know. Then again, I don't know music very well. No, you fucking trad! I yielded. But then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram. Lol, get it? 'Cause I'm a Satanist? Between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed and the time I did it with Draco and Dumbledore came and the tame where Draco almost committed suicide and Vampire was so sportive.
Sportive.
I don't think that's actually what happened. Also, why would you consider the good times to be all the times you had sex with someone as opposed to, like, when they were there for you and, you know...
I mean, that's all they do.
They
have
had...
sex in between crying and yelling at each other.
I guess.
It's the basis of their relationship.
Weren't they in a band together?
For, like, one paragraph.
Good point.
The band has not come back.
No. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray.
Snipe.
I was thinking more like sniper.
Snipey.
I was thinking more like a sniper gun.
Here, snipe.
Boom!
Good. Its name's Kevin.
Oh, did you... Okay. Now I get what you're saying. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Volxamort. He started to do an incapacitation, dancing around the Stokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic message. That's not how vampires work!
Massage! A telepathic massage!
To Draco and Vampire, so they would destruct Snape. That's not how it works!
Oh.
Dumbledore will get you! Dumbledore will get you! Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. 11, Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
Again.
You ridiculous Donderhead! 111. Snoop yielded. He took all of Draco's clothes. Just as he was about to rape him, Crucio! I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop scrammed and started running around a room scramming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a TXT to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio. I like the fact that she spells it right when she says she's stopping it and says it wrong when she's actually performing the incantation. You dunderhead 111. I am going to kill, shooted Snape, but suddenly Cerberus what?
There. What?
Huh?
He came.
But
He
I
finished. He's done.
Severus Snape is his name. They're not two different people.
The other kind of came.
Snake put the whip
Background
behind.
orgy.
I guess Snake put the whip behind his back. Oh hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied. But suddenly Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap. He just let them do this. Then Professor Trevelry said, "Come on, Ebony, let's go."
Are Snap's pants still around his knees?
I think he just kind of just took them off entirely, so he's got his lovely wingling just hanging out there.
With this dork mark on it.
Yep, the dork mark.
Hanging there for Trevelry and Sirius to see.
And Lupin and Cerberus, whoever he is.
Doppelganger Cerberus.
I suppose.
Well, one Snoop, one Cerberus, and one Snape.
One
the Snap.
And then there's Snipe.
And Snipe. A.k.a. Kevin.
Kevin!
Okay.
Or your average Call of Duty player. Ha! Topical insult.
Chapter 31. Author's note. I said shut the fuck up, you queefs? That's a new one.
If she's aiming for queef, then that's arguably worse than prep.
Stop calling Ebony a Mary Sue, okay? You do not even know what's going to happen, okay? So fuck you. 1111. Thanks to my BFF Raven for D-help.
1111.
1111. I'm glad we haven't been trying to pronounce this XXXXX.
Oh, fuck no.
thing. Snake noises.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka.
Says the man with a dark mark on his dick.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's Sirius.
Oh, yeah.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka.
Buffy rocks. 111.
What the fuck?
Sirius said to Snape.
No, I'm not. I was teaching them something. One.
Nap clammed. Oh, fucking yeah? I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Cerberus. He made Snap Dernick it.
Does she mean Verataserum?
I have no idea what she means.
Verataserum is a potion that forces the drinker to tell the truth.
She just happens to have that with her.
And it's normally an odorless, colorless potion that is meant to be slipped into drinks. Or
Wizard
could,
movies.
or rather, it can be slipped into drinks, and it makes the person fall into a sort of trance and tell the truth of any questions posed to them. It's not black. She's given Sirius poison.
But she's gothic. Everything is black.
I guess.
She dyed it herself. Anyway, he drank it angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder.
I'm sorry, that's luscious.
Luscious. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secrets. Secretes.
Secretes?
Secretes? Hey,
yeah.
Words. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the nurse after thanking me 1,000,000 times.
That had to take forever.
Professor Trevelry took me to the dark room. Took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Volksamort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione is Hermione. Darkness and Willow came too. Aren't you Darkness?
No, that's
Whose point
Jenny.
of view is this? Okay. Who's
Darkness is
Jenny?
Jenny. I don't know. We never got an explanation for that one.
Bloody Mary gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store. What's in the bag? I asked Professor Trevelry.
You will see.
She said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy, tight, low smut, black leather gothic dress. Low-key smut right there.
We're only 3 chapters in.
It had red corsets. Is that foreshadowing? I hope not.
Oh.
It had red corset stuff on, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on black fishnets and a black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick. Because she couldn't do it herself anymore?
I guess. I was about to say she was doing all that just fine a couple chapters ago.
Well, someone else has to dress her so that she's not wearing layers and layers of crap.
I guess.
Bloody Mary voice.
Oh.
Go.
You look fucking kawaii, bitch.
Bloody Mary said. Thanks, I said.
Okay, now you're going back in Tim,
said Professor Sinister.
You will have to do it in a few sessions.
She gave me a black gun. I put it next to the other gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets, like in Red is Net Evil.
We should play that game now that I think about it.
Red is Net Evil?
Resident
I
Evil.
love that game.
Yeah.
Then she gave me a black time tuner.
After an hour use, the time turner will go back here,
Professor Trevelry said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensieve in front of me. Everyone went in front of it.
That's not how this works. Good luck! Bang, 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 bang!
Shoot it. They're hillbillies. I get it now.
Oh yeah, that
cartoons.
makes sense. Bang, 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 bang. It's how they do anything.
It's not. They're shooting the ceiling. Darkess and Willow gave me Death's Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensieve.
That's not how this works.
It's not what a pensieve is for.
Pensieves are for memory viewing, not for going back in fucking time.
Yeah, the time turner is for going back in time.
Like, it literally turns time. You turn it over to make it work.
Yes.
And they're traditionally gold, but that's just a nitpick.
Suddenly, I was in front to school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had green eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong, and pale wit skin. He was wearing a black ripped-up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil.
Who the fuck
Tom
is...
Bombadil?
Who the fuck is that? Can you look that up, please, while I start
It sounds familiar, but I feel like that's from Lord of...
I don't know. Can you look that up while I start on chapter 32?
On it.
Chapter...
Tom Bombadil is a supporting character in J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium. He appears in Tolkien's high fantasy epic The Lord of the Rings.
Well, now we know it's a troll.
Now we know. This is absolutely...
Like... I mean...
It's AU crack crossover. Emphasis on crack.
Well, my point here is that, I mean, if she didn't have the patience to read the Harry Potter books, there is no fucking way in hell she would have the patience to read a J.R.R. Tolkien book.
Absolutely not.
Because I tried, and it takes the man like 5 pages to describe a scene. And that's before the characters start to do anything. Not to discriminate or dismiss or Not to insult his writing. His writing is amazing, but it is a very, very long and lengthy way he does it.
Yeah, I tried to read the Lord of the Rings trilogy when I was like 12 or 13,
Yo.
and I finished them, but I didn't comprehend half of what I read.
Yeah. I did much the same. I had a huge paperback novel that was all three of the books just kind of compressed into each other. And I think I actually lent it to my karate instructor. Sorry, my taekwondo instructor. And then I never got it back.
Oh dear.
Like,
He's still working on it, probably.
yeah, I guess. But I was like 12, 13 at the time. So, anyway, Chapter 32, Author's Note. I said Stup Flamin. I know his name isn't Tom Bodil. That was a mistake. Oh, it was a mistake.
This is,
Uh-huh,
totally,
yeah.
totally.
Yeah. 1111. If you do not like the story, then you can go screw yourself. 11,111. You suck. I don't.
111,000. No.
111,111, I think.
Yes. Numbers are worse than words sometimes. Anyway.
Hi, I said flirtily. I'm Anobi Way, the new student. I shock my pale hens with their black noil polish with him. "De name's Tom," he said, "but you can call me Satan. That's my middle name." We shook hands. "Well, come on, we have to go upstairs," Satan said. I followed him. "Hey,
I have so many
Satan,
concerns.
do you happen to be a fan of Grende, since MCR and Evanescence don't exist yet, Den?" I asked.
Green Day does?
I guess? Maybe? "Oh my fucking god. How did you know?" Satan gasped. "Actually, I like GC a lot too. Get it? Because GC did that song, I Just Want to Live. But that sounded really 80s. Does it?
Formed in the 80s.
I guess? I mean, I don't know anything about musical bands. I just know what I like in terms of songs. OMG!
Same.
Me too, I replied happily. "Guess what? We have a concert in Hogsmeade," Satan whispered. "Hogsmeade?" I asked. "Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these time before it became Hogsmeade in 2000, he told me all secretively. Then
I know
there's
these things about the future. He's on to you.
and there's a really cool shop called Hot Topic. I finished, happy again.
Finched.
Finched. He frowned confusedly. "No, it's called Hot Issue," he smiled. Skirtfully.
Oh no.
Secretively, again.
Don't hurt yourself.
"And then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic," he moaned. Oh,
I hate
now.
everything about this right now.
Now everything was making sense to me. "So is Dumbledore your principal?" I shouted. "Uh-huh." He looked at his black nails. "I'm in Slytherin." "OMFG! Me too!" I shrieked it. "You go to the school? Get it? 'Cause I'm got. You did this joke already!" he asked. "Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm new," I spelled happily.
Billy. I smell.
Hap. Hap hap. Illy. Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. "No talking in the halls!"
Aren't they outside?
I thought they were. He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfitters. "Stupid goths!"
The wizard version.
Satan rolled his eyes. He's
I
so
hate this, but
mean
I love
to
it.
goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps. I turned around angrily. Actually, I think maybe it's because you're the Bark Lord.
Oof.
What the fuck? He asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly.
Seduction game on point.
Oh, yeah.
You have an hour to get this done, Ibandi.
She can do it
Get to making out.
she can do it in segments. Then sudden Lynn, the floor opened. Oh, MFG, no! I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly. Hey, where are you going? Satan asked as I
My first concern when a hole opens up in the ground and swallows the girl I was talking to.
That's what you do when when the hole opens up in the floor and swallows your friend. Hey, what are you up to? Quit falling. Aren't you a wizard? Oh, this chapter is pure pain gold. It's fool's gold, pyrite. Oh, where are you going? I don't think we're gonna make it to 44. Okay. I got out of the hole and it was back in the pensive in Professor Trevolry's classroom. That was a really quick hour.
It was.
Dumbledum was there. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said. Oh, yeah.
Called Dumbledore to his face.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister when it came in. Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, what the fuck? Anobi, what the hell are you doing? I looked at her. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. What the fuck? How? I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's okay.
It's totally cool.
Professor Sinister looked sad. I was drinking Voldemort's serum. She spells the name Voldemort correctly, for once. In regards to Veracisarum. I'm in pain. She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledum didn't know about them. Hey, are you crying tears of blood? He asked curiously, tucking a tear. Fuck off! We both said, and Dumbledum took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair. When did she start sitting? Sobbing, limpid tears. Oh, MFG Anobi, I think I'm addicted to Voldemort's serum. Author's note. See? You fucking preps, go fuck yourselves. That's Sarah's issues. Tio. No, that's a 2.
I think it's just supposed to be an S.
2 and S aren't... Okay, maybe they're a little close.
Elite. It's half elite, half
So,
random core.
Go to hell. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2.
We're branching out.
So we're so close to being the end.
And yet so far.
Go ahead.
Chapter 33. Author's note. I said shut up. It's not my fault, okay? If you don't lick the story, then you're a prep, so fuck you flamers. 1111. P.S. I'm not updating until you give me Fiv God reviews. And this time I meant it. 111,111. You suck, 1,111. Thanks to Raven for the help. I'll promise to help you with your story, lols. 1. I want to read her story. It doesn't actually sound like Raven's helping anymore.
No.
Oh my fucking god! 1.
Bang,
I shoot it
bang.
sadly. Bang. Maybe the ones are the bullets. I shoot it sadly. Should we get you to St. Manga's, bitch?
Hell no!
she said.
Listen, Agagi, I need your help. Next time you go back in Tim, do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help? Who?
Sure, I said sadly. I don't know.
Isn't Tom Anderson the guy in The Matrix? Like,
I
like
don't.
Mr. Anderson or something like that?
First Google result is Voldemort from the My Immortal wiki.
Okay, I guess
So
he's Voldemort.
spoilers, it's Voldemort.
Spoilers, it's Voldemort. Go ahead.
Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there, 111. He was a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panama's. Where's the ending quotation? There isn't one. Hey, sexy, I said.
I'm sorry, is he wearing a t-shirt?
He's wearing a t-shirt, and it's his Panama's.
Okay. How did it go, Anobi?
He asked, and his voice was so sexy and kind of like Gerard Way when he's talking. Fine, I responded. We started to go back into the dorm.
How far did you go with Satan?
Why do you know his name's Satan? Draco asked jealously. Not too far, lol.
Bork,
LOL.
bork,
I borked.
Bork, 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 bork,
Bork. Heck.
Will you have to do it with him?
Draco asked angstily. I hopped not too far, 111. I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him.
Bang, bang.
3 times. I said sorry. We Frenched. It's what they do. What happened to Snipe? I growled.
You will see.
Draco giggled mistressly. He opened a door. Snap and Lumpkin, where's there, 111? Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife.
No! Please! 1111!
Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife?
I think he was poking them by stabbing... torturing them by stabbing them with a black knife.
Sure.
That's...
No, please. Lumpkin bagged as Sirius started to suck his blood? Is Sirius a vampire too now?
I guess, but every time she says Lumpkin, I think of Fuzzy Lumpkins from the Powerpuff Girls.
That's my bunny. That's what I call him. Lumpkins. So no, that connection is there.
Yeah. I laughed statistically.
Statistically. I talk some photons of him and Snap being torqued. Okay, no, this is men, but I think about it, people. But think about it, people. They are pedos, and Snap tried to rap them. And new way sadis rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3 lols?
I don't know.
That wasn't even English.
Yeah. Part of that I understood, and then it went into, and Newe. Oh, anyway, Sadists Rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3?
Shark Attack, maybe?
Oh, Shark Attack. Maybe. I mean, I was about to say, what does Shrek have to do with anything here?
We took some of Snipe's blood. Then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dritty, so I put on a black leather outfit thingy. Kind of like the one Suline has in Undre World.
Oh, Celine.
Sure. If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you, 111. I put on some black platform high heels. They're very important for sitting on a bed.
Coffin.
Even more important.
Oh, yes.
Darko put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Then we started to take of each other's clothes. I talked of his shit, and he had a 6-pack, lols. We started to mac out lick in the grudge. He pot his wet Nis in my you-know-what sexily, I gut an orgy.
Okay.
Oh, Draco!
Not even. She's just
111,111.
firing wildly.
One. Oh, me fucking good, Draco!
Oh my fucking
1,000.
good!
4 shots. I screamed passively as he got an eructation.
He started belching?
I guess so.
To
Shouldn't you start with that?
To eructate, that means you burp. Yep. I love you to Ebery.
Yeah. Belch. What? This is a new one? He whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep. Whoa.
These guys finally have sex to completion. And they go 15 seconds. And then
Did
they? Yeah, like, this is the first time they haven't been
they?
interrupted.
Okay. Yeah, but she had her orgasm.
No,
Then
she
Draco
got
an
an
erection,
orgy.
and then they fell asleep.
So he was doing it with her limp. That's got
They
it.
were into it.
I guess. Chapter 34. 10 more chapters to go. We can do this. Author's
Can
note. Yeah, we're only a half hour in. Only
Okay.
about a half hour. We're actually closer to 40 minutes now. Chapter 34. Author's note. Shut the fuck up, preps! 1111. Have you even read the story? 11. You're probably all just preps and posers, so fuck you! 111. Thanks to Raven for the help. 1. We have been reading the story. It's painful.
I probably wouldn't be flaming it publicly, but oh boy.
No, we would be.
I guess this is pretty public though.
Yeah. I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone. I got up and put on a black tight sexa dress that was all ripped up at the end, again layering my clothings in various shades of black and red. There was red corset stuff going up to front and to back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress like in Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mr. Simth. Okay. I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boots. Suddenly, the Saurius cocked on the door. I opened it. Hi, Ibony, he said. Guess what? You have to come to Professor Sinister's office. Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco, or maybe listen to MCR or Evanescence. I came anyway. So, what the fuck happened to Snipe and Lupin? I asked Saurius flirtily. I fucking tortured them, he answered in a statistic way. They are in Abkhazian now. Lol. I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered. They are excused from form school today. Sodomize. Moaned sexily. Right now, they are watching The Nightmare Before Xmas. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was all ripped all over it, kind of like the one that Amy Weir wears in this pic. HTTP / She was drinking some Volksmort serum. She took out the pensive and the time turner. And you'll have to do another session though. Also, I need you to give me the cure for being addicted, she said sadly. Good luck. I don't get for shit anymore. And then, I jumped into the pensive again. Suddenly, I looked around. I was in the Great Hall eating Count Chorkula. It was morning.
The Count Chocula was?
I guess. I was sitting next to Satan. On a table was a tall gothic man with black long hair, pale skin, and blue eyes wearing a suit and black Converse shoes. He just looked like Charlton Manson. I noticed he was drinking a portent. Who's he? I asked. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn, said Satan. He's the portent's teacher. Bunny? Yeah? Did you know that Marilyn Manson is playing at Hogsmeade tonight? They're showing the exercise at the movies before that. Yeah? D- well, want to go to the contort and the movie with me? Gasp.
Oh boy, it's my turn.
Wasn't it something else in the last chapter? Like, it was called Hogsmeade some other time, and it was called something else in the past. I don't care anymore. Proceed! Chapter 35 Ghost of You.
Author's note. Thanks to Susie for the idea. You rock. Fuck of prebs. I don't want to guess that number. Thanks to Raven for the help. You rock, girl. 1. P.S. I'm going to end the story really soon. So fuck you.
Oh, thank
1,
God.
1, 1. Thank God.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
Oh,
and-
thank Satan.
Oh, thank yes. Oh, yeah, and if you know any Gothic names, please tell me, because I need one for serious. Thanks.
Sirius is actually pretty gothic on its own. It's like, you can't get any more hardcore edge than that.
It's got a pretty serious name.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Gothic. Ha ha. Okay. I went into the common room, thinking of Satan.
Conmen.
Conmen room.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, I gasped. Draco was there.
How the
111.
fuck did he get there?
Probably his dad. I grasped. He looked as he hut as ever, wearing black leather pants, a black lonkin prack t-shirt, and a black eyeliner. Draco, what the fuck are you dong? Another. I gasped.
Huh?
He asked. Then I remembered. It wasn't Draco. It was Lucan, 1. He still had 2 arms. Huh? Oh, hi, Lucian. 1. I'm Ebony, the new student. Lol, we shook hands.
Yeah, Satan told me about you.
Lucian said. He pointed to a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner cutting. It's a cross between cutting and knitting. It was serious. Vampire's dad. And snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black good Charlotte band shirts.
Traloot.
Charlotte.
I am Traloot.
Lucian.
Oh, listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys.
He said.
We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Mason show as backup.
Orly, I asked.
Yeah.
He said.
We're called X Black Tears X. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. X Black X Tier X. I
Very
play
nice
the
face.
gutter. Spartacus plays the drums.
He said, pointing to him.
Snap plays the bass. And James plays the guitar
Finally, an instrument.
even though foe we call him Samaro. After Samara in the ring.
Uh-huh. Someone plays the gutter. Spartacus plays the drums. And Snap plays the bass.
Lucian plays the gutter.
2 instruments. Yes. Lucian plays the gutter. Snap plays the bass. Hey, bastards. I told them as they gave me Death's Touch Sin. Suddenly I gasped again. But don't you have a lead singer? I asked. Lucian looked down sadly.
We used to. But she did. She contempted suicide by slitting her wrists.
Oh my fucking god, 11. That's so fucking sad, I gasped.
It's okay, but we need a new lead snigger.
Samaro said. Well, I said I'm in a bnad myself,
Really?
asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be Gothic? 111?
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, this is you. I see, I told you that they were in a band.
They were at one for exactly one. Finally, it's useful again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want to hear me sing?
Yeah!
Said everyone. So the guys took out their guitars. They began to play a song by, get it, cause by guys are so sexy, Gurnday. I walked this amped straight onto Boulevard of broken dreams. I said sexily. I do not own the lyric to that song.
That's not the lyric!
Everyone gasped.
Oh my god.
Oh, good luck with that name.
Enopbe. I didn't even see it before. Enopbe, will you join the band? Please, one.
Begged Lucian Samoro, Sirius. Aren't Samoro and Sirius the same person?
No, Samaro is Harry's dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I shrugged. Are we going to play tonight?
Yeah.
They said.
Yes.
Okay, I said. But I knew that I had to get a new outfit.
You have 700 outfits. Jesus Christ, girl.
You're wearing them all right now.
Yeah, just
We
pick
only have
one.
an hour. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly, someone jumped out in front of me. It was Morty McFly.
One.
He was wearing a black beanad t-shirt and black baggy jeans. What the hell are you doing here, 11? I asked.
I will help you go Froad and Tim, Enobi.
He said seriously. Then he took out a black Tim machine. I went into it and suddenly I was forward in Tim. Good continuity, at least.
What the fuck is Morty McFly doing there?
Same thing Tom Bombadil's doing here.
I guess. Chapter 36. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? A million. I bet you're all proliol 70 years olds. 111.
Because 7-year-olds read Harry Potter on the internet.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm so sorry. I tried to catch that one. It didn't quite work. Peas. P.S. Portresses a prep. Oh, yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help. I am having fun in...
England.
Have fun in England, girl. I misread the 111 as I'm. And I mean...
Yeah. 8 more chapters.
Yeah, we can do that. I looked around in a depressed way. Suddenly, I saw Professor Sinister, Bloody Mary, Socrates, and Draco, Vampire, and Willow were there, too.
As long as we're playing with the time continuum, why not have Socrates here?
He's just here for a moment. OMFG, I'm sorrious. I saw you and Samaro and Snip and everyone. I can't believe Snap used to be Gothic. Yeah, I know, Sirius said sadly. Oh, hey there, bitch! Professor Travolry said in an Eanbo voice. Darn king, some Volksimort serum. Hi, fucker, I said. Liz and Satan asked me to go out to a Gothic cornet and a movie, so I need a sexy new outfit for the date. Also, I'm playing in a Gothic band, so I need an outfit for that too. Oh, my Satan! Get it? 'Cause she's Gothic? Gasped Bloody Mary. Want to go to Hot Topic to shop for your outfit?
Don't you have enough clothes?
No. OMFF! OMFS! Let's have a group cutting session, 11. Professor Travolry said.
Worse.
I can't fucking wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first, said Willow. Yeah, we're gonna need some portions for Professor Trevelry so she won't be addicted to Volksamort serum anymore. And also, some love potion for. Oh, I've been reading that all wrong. Yeah, we need some portions for Professor Trevelry so she won't be addicted to Volksamort serum anymore. And also, some love potion for Ebony, Darko said resultantly. Well, we have potions class now, Willow said, so let's go. We
So we
went
get to make whatever we
sexily
want.
to potions class. But Snap wasn't there. Instead, there was
Because we sent him to the place.
Azerbaijan.
Azurkaban. Yeah.
Instead, there was Cornelio Fuck! That has to be the worst misspelling of fudge! Cornelio Fuck! You remember him.
Yeah, he's canon.
Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? Sorry, where the fuck is Dumbledore? Draco shouted angrily. Ashtaffio! Shooted Cornelia Fuck. He's in Ashkabian now. With Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak. He has cancer. Now do your work! My friends and I talked Girly. Can you believe Snap used to be Gothic? Vampire asked surprisedly. That's it! Cornelia Fuck shooted Girly. I'm getting Professor Bridge! Who?
My favorite.
My favorite! Professor
They control the
Bridge!
stairs. Professor Bridge controls the stairs.
Yeah. He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly I saw Hagrid in the cupboard. What the fuck is he doing? I asked. Then I looked at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner and he looked Shakespeare. Then Eva. Suddenly, Hargriff! What the fuck are you doing? He shooted. I looked around. Hagrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up sexily. God, you're such a poser, one. I shooted at Hagrid. Suddenly, I looked at what he was putting in the blood. It was amnesia portion.
New theory.
Yes.
The numbers after the sentences are the number of bullets she's shooting.
Man, she's got to have a lot of bullets.
Well, she does have that infinite bullet gun from Volksamort.
I guess.
She got to shoot them a gazillion times once.
Yeah. Please help us recover from this horrible, horrible mess of a thing.
Chapter 37. Author's note. Okay, everybody, I'm going on vocation on the 1st of July, so I'm either gonna end the fic or update it in a week's.
Thanks.
One. Oh yeah, and perhaps stop flaming the story, 11. Raven, thanks for the help. See you, girl, after vocation.
Darko's point of view! Lol.
Finally, she lets us know. So, she's gonna go get a job. So she can't upwrite.
Oh yeah, vocation.
I feel that.
Vocation, I'm so sorry. I thought she meant vacation.
No.
Vocation. Alright.
This economy, she needs, in this terrible review economy, she needs a vocation. Mm-hmm. Better than the one she's doing. Darko's point of view, LOL. Vampire and I chained Hagrid to the floor.
Oh, me fucking Satan.
11 bullets. Enobi said she was so hot.
Maybe I could use amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster. But you're so sexy anyway, Tata.
Said Vampire.
Why would you need it? To make everything go faster, lol.
Said Enobi. But you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked jealously.
OMFG! You guys are so scary! 11.
Said Brittany. A fucking prep,
Shut the fuck up. 1.
said Willow. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trevelry's room. Draco, me, Ebori, and I.
Who?
So Darko and Draco are different characters?
No, I think she switched to vampire.
Draco, Ebori, and I went to Professor Sinister's room. But Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Ridd was. How'd he get in the school?
Hi, fuckers.
He said,
Listen, I got you some cool new cloves.
I love cloves in my hot chocolate.
They are actually
No,
quite delicious.
Cider. They are.
I like to put them in tea. Makes them taste good.
I took out the cloves from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt that said 666. Are we back to ebony, or...
I guess.
Oh, good gracious. I took out the clothes from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt that said 666 on the back. Black Stilton boots, blood red fishnets, and a black corset. Oh my god, Fangs! I said, hugging him in a gothic way. I took the clothes in the bag.
Okay, Professor Sinister isn't her. What the fuck should we do?
Asked Draco. Suddenly, he looked at the sign on the black wall. Oh my fucking Satan! I screamed as I read it. On it, it said, everyone Professor Sinister is away. On it, it said, everyone Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic, and she's in Azkaban now. Classes shall be taught by Dumbledore, who is back, but he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge. So she's a professor now? What book are we on?
I think we're on book 5. Order of the
OMFG.
Phoenix, I think. Technically.
I don't even know. OMFG, I shot 111 shotted angrily. How could they do that? 11 shots. Suddenly, Dumbledore came.
Shots. What the hell are you doing in my office? 1.
He began to shoot angrily. Said Winley, I saw Morty McFly's black Tim machine. 111 bullets. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim. 11 bullets. I looked around. It was Professor Slutborn's face. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood-red pentagrams in it. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn. 11 bullets.
OMG, what are you doing, fucker?
He shooted angrily. I don't know what the
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, that was me.
That was you.
I don't know what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I shouted angrily. What's going on, I wonder, casually.
Oh, sorry, I was looking around because I thought it was class.
You said...
Finally hoping that he... What?
See devotion in your pocket. Now, what is
going
on?
Hop up! Hop up! Hop up! Okay, you can go now.
Said Professor Slutborn. You went to the... Now the reader is me? I don't like this anymore, Paige.
It's Homestuck. It's
Homestuck now.
It's Homestuck now.
I can do this if it's Homestuck.
Yeah.
You went to the conman room after putting on my clothes. No, me and Ebony have mind melded together. We now share a consciousness even though we are separate people.
I give!
The story is now sentient, and Ebony has become the reader. The reader is not Ebony.
Oh. Oh, we're so
Silas,
close.
Samaro, and Snap were there practicing Vampires. Will Never Hurt You by MCR.
I thought they didn't exist yet.
They didn't. Neither does Hot Topic.
It's hot issue.
It's Hot Issue. Oh,
Help.
hi, you guys, I said seductively. Where's Satan?
Oh, he's
Oh.
coming.
He's busy, said Sirius.
By the
Thinks he's
way, you can call me Hades now.
Suddenly, Satan came again. Or he was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson. I'm having flashbacks.
Make it
Smexy.
stop. Make it stop.
Black Congress shoes, and a Slipknot t-shirt and a black tie, because I think this has ripped a hole in the time-space continuum, and metal band paraphernalia and merchandise is just falling through it.
Dave Strider!
Curse you! Okay, I'll see you guys at the concert, I said, and then I went with Satan. Because I'm not going to practice with the band. I already know all the MCR songs by my black, dark heart.
Oh, that sounded like
Your
it could have
turn.
actually been part of the fucking fic. Chapter 38. Author's note. What does everyone think if I end the story and then add some more to it after vocation? That's not
Well, then
ending
it's
the
not
story.
ending.
That's a hiatus.
That's prolonging our suffering.
Oh yeah, as and preps stop flaming. If you do not like the story, then take my quiz, okay? Then you will see if
Side
you're
note.
gothic or not.
Side note, I don't know if I've said this before, but preppers stop flaming.
Thank you, Ink.
Anyway, carry on.
Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate it said 666, just like Draco's car. I went in it seductively. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism, lulz, 'cause he was named after Satan, cutting, music, and being gothic. Oh my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot. Volksamort agreed, as we smoked some weed. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Because boys are hot. Because bi guys are hot. They're so sensitive. Smoking weed makes you sensitive.
I love dem lol. Goes fucks a bi guy. No thank you. I don't know. Lol, I totally decided not to commit suicide when I heard Helena, I said in a flirty voice. Hey, Satan, do you know a cure for when people are addicted to voximoserum? Well, he thought, I think you have to drink vampire blood. Suddenly, Voxamort parked the car behind a black movie theater. Satan and I walked outside. We went into the movie tether, where they were showing The Exorcist. That's not how you spell exorcist, but I can't, spin that to sound different. In it, a boy and a girl were doing it. Suddenly, a serial killer That's not The Exorcist. I know that much.
Cereal.
Satan and I laughed at the blood, 'cause we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's gothic black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexually from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. I put it back in his black Emile the Strange bag. Why does he have a cigar? When did he have these things? I don't care anymore. Satan turned around and started to smoke. Just instantly smoked it. That black clouds with red pentagrams in them started to fly around everywhere. That's not how smoke works. OMG! Satan said, jumping up. I gasped, 'cause I was afraid he'd noticed. Anobi! Guess what? I knew that the amnesia had worked. Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work. Too bad, 'cause I wanted to use them on you.
Too meta. Too meta.
Wait, didn't she get the potion from Professor Slutborn and
Yeah. And used it on Satan.
Cool. I raised
Who
my
knew
eye.
she used it? I
Cool.
feel broken.
I raised my eye suggestively. Just one eye.
Suggestingly.
I raised it up above my head. Just, put it up there. And then he took off my clothes, sexily, and we started to make out. I took off his shit. He had a six-pack, duster like Gerard Way. We Frenched. Excuse me, but you're going to have to leave, shooted the lady behind us. She was a prep.
111 times.
Fuck you, I said. Suddenly, I attacked her, sucking all her blood. That's not.
Graphic.
Yeah. No! She screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed, but everyone else crept because Satan and I looked so cute together. That's one way to show public appreciation. Okay, if you like this couple, everybody just kind of
They're
bend
clapping at the
over,
fear.
spread your butt cheeks, and just kind of crap your pants. Yep. Yep. Satan and I started to walk outside. So, MG, how did you do that? Voldemort asked in a turned-on voice. I'm a vampire, I said as we went into the car. Seriously? He gasped. Yeah, seriously, I said, drinking some magical beer that I got from nowhere. Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily. It's too bad, 'cause we didn't see the rest of the movie, don't you think? Yeah,
Oh, she already knows what happens.
I said, as we kissed passively.
Passively.
Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco and
Just
I
not
had
into
watched
it.
GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Mason was playing and started to mosh. Lol.
How is your band supposed to open for Marilyn Mason if
Whoopsie.
Mason's already playing?
She forgot. And to people now who've gone too far, Jeus Christ Superstar, screamed Marlin on the stage. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmaxy. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes, and he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I almost got an orgasm. Suddenly, Marilyn Manson stopped singing. Suddenly, Marilyn Mason stopped singing. I would like to present Black X Tier X, he said. I ran on stage. Wait.
So Marilyn Mason opened for them.
I guess. Lucy and Samaro, Snap, and Hades were there. They started to play their instruments. I got on Stag. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to stay, I sang. I did not own the lyrics for that song. My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and a girl version of Gerard Roy. Everyone clapped. Satan got an erection. I'm not okay, I sang finnily. Suddenly, Lucian started playing the song wrong by mistake. OMFG, yielded James. What the fuck? Oops, I'm sorry, said Lucian. You fucking asshole! James shouted angrily. You guys are such preps, Snap said. Come on, it was a mistake. Yeah, it's not his fault, said Sirius. No, he ruined the fucking song, yelled Samaro. You guys, stop!
On stage during the...
Yeah. I shot-toed angrily, but it was too late. They all began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his niff. OMFG, no, shouted Lucan, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. And then I jumped sexily in front of the bullet. No! Yielded everyone. But it was too late. Everything went black, and so did the fic. This is it. This is the end.
Gun swords for everyone.
This is the end. No more. Unless you want to continue.
I mean, it's only 5 more chapters.
We can do it. We've gotten this far.
Chapter 39. I am a trolling genius. Lols. Disclaimer. I do not own the HP series. That's a computer.
Oh my god. This is the point where she got hacked. Oh.
She got hacked?
Yeah, remember? Oh, you didn't know? Okay, so
I didn't.
at some point during the fix production, she gets hacked, and somebody writes a few chapters and makes this go from painful to hilarious. Please read on.
Oh, good. So that was the end of the actual fic,
Maybe, who knows?
and
Please
this is gonna be
proceed.
fun. I'm
Proceed.
excited.
Yes.
I am not the real XX Bloody Wrist 666XXX. Author's note. I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl. I know. Out of boredom, I cracked this girl's passy for fun. And it took less than 8 minutes to do it, too. I bet it was like Gothic or Bloody Wrists or Draco is Smexy or something like that. And we'll probably get in a shitload of trouble. Which I probably deserve, because I'm being a troll right now. Meh. And I present to you my crappy part in the story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over to skim chapter 38. Flame, laugh, do whatever you want. Preps. I, the American retail wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me.
No! Don't die!
I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry. It's something I had to do, to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. Satan sobbed.
I love you, Sebetney.
I love you too. I'll see you in hell, I mumbled. Already finding my surroundings fading to black. This is already so much better.
Oh, yes.
Bloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate.
Oh, thank God.
The evil has been defeated.
Yay!
When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sioux became nothing more than a pile of ashes.
No!
A
Oh,
loud,
sorry.
a loud resounding of everyone bellowing
No!
filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear, and they were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies. Author's note, I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened. And, in their place, clothes the
Magic.
characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the gothic power, everybody cheered. Evil really has been defeated.
Yay!
Everyone started singing, Ding
Ding
dong,
dong,
the
the
Sioux
Sioux
is
is
dead.
dead.
Well, that is, until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax. And, because the replacement author also likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation. A situation that would live on for all eternity. Or at least until the end of fanfiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. Where are my emo clothes? She asked herself in confusion. And then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull on the right or left, I can't remember, side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then Ebony realized, on her shoulder, she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, Live Your Life, written all over the bag. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here she was decked out in clothes prep. to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie and Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. I dare point out that it's from the Aerie line available at American Eagle. Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet another polo to replace it. This is unlogical and does not make any sense! That was uncanon, there are no ones. Ebony bellowed out to the air.
Well, she wasn't
She failed.
shooting, so.
She wasn't shooting. She did shout normally.
Yeah.
Or she bellowed, even.
Yeah.
She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slit her wrists and mumbled to herself, "Oh my god." End crap fic. Author's note. Oh yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted so you can read it here. Oh no. Still my chapter. No, I can do it. I got this. I got this. That whole bit just healed me of my pain and
I wish
suffering.
I could have read it. It sounded beautiful. Glorious, even.
Author's note. STFU preps, get a life. 111,111. You suck.
11.
111. 111.
No, it's just 11.
Thanks. 11 bullets.
Oh.
Oh. And from now on, I'll be on vocation in England until August, so I won't be able to update for a while. LOLs. Thanks to everyone who reviewed, expect the preps who flamed fuck you. 1 MCR rule 666111. No fangs to Raven this time.
Guess not.
I woke up in Norse's face on a special gothic coffin. Hairgrid was in bed opposite me in a coma because Vampire and Draco had bet him up.
He's in a coma.
He's in a coma. Even better.
Yep.
Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. Oh, Miss Satan, what happened? Suddenly, Volksamort came. He looked less mean than usual. Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard! 11, I yielded.
Thou hast not killed Vampire yet,
he said angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry, tears of blood, all selective. Volksamort? OMFG, what's wrong?
Why would you care?
Because she's beginning to love Satan.
Oh, God.
I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came.
Ew.
Aw. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Volksamort disappeared. Disappeared.
OMFG, Anobi! You're alive! 111.
Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked him. Oh my Satan, 11. Am I like dead now? I gasped.
Thank God. Yes, you are.
I wish.
Anobi, you were almost shot. 11.
Almost. She was.
But
serious.
But the ballet could not kill you since you reform another time.
The ballet did not try hard enough.
But fangs anyway,
said Lucian, holding Oot his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms. Why is this unusual?
I guess because originally he didn't have 2.
Did he? I don't remember that.
Like Lucius from canon has 2 arms, but I guess in this, Lucian just had 1? I guess?
OMG. I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you. I gasped.
Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then.
Snap was possessed by Snap,
said
James.
Yeah, because he was a spy.
Sirius said sadly.
He was really a death dealer. And he was such a fucking poser too, 11.
Said Lucian.
He didn't really know who GC were until I told him.
Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents. I was opening a black box with red 666s. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it because we're in the 80s and DVDs were a thing. On it, when I gasped, Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated goths.
Has anyone fucking seen? Oh, sorry, that's you.
Hey, has
Anyone?
anyone. It's like an enemy, but not quite. Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco? I asked gothically.
No. Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax.
Said Professor Trevelry.
He doesn't know that you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on.
Gotta trust them Vikings.
Yup.
I got up suicidally.
Them Nordics know everything about healthcare. They actually do have really good healthcare. They really do have good healthcare, I think. So I guess they would be the best ones to tell this. Yeah, they would be the best ones to tell her that she's okay.
I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather night gun.
Bang,
Under
bang.
that, I had on a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace with a matching thong.
Again
That
with
said Gothic girl on the butt. Because she... on the butt and sexy fishnets that kind of hooked up to my thong. If you don't get the idea, message me and I'll tell you.
But why would she go with the leather bra thing again? It hurts to wear anything like that.
I dressed her in this. Because she wasn't wearing this when she was conscious last.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Maybe
she's gonna
Draco.
change now. Oh wait, no, I think she's back in her own
Why did she take
time.
off her clothes to see what she had on underneath? That's what I'm
because she's getting redressed, and as you get redressed, you get to see what you were wearing.
This is like the first time she undresses for us. I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with a black lace, and Congress shoes. Congress is stylin'.
Yup.
I left the hospital's wings with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire.
I think she's back in her own time.
It would seem
MFG,
so.
let's celebrate.
Guessed, Willow?
We can go see Hose of Vax with Vampire, with Draco.
Giggled Vampire.
Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves. 666.
My favorite activity, said Hermione. We opened the conmend room door sexily, and then I gasped. Draco was there doing it with Snap. That's a number. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. So they're not actually doing it?
I guess they are. I mean, you can do it. You can do it
in
through
pants.
clothes. It's just harder.
Yeah.
You fucking
Fucking
prep.
crap! We all yielded angrily.
Yeah, you betrayed us.
Shooted Vampire 111 times, angrily as he took out his black gun.
No, you don't understand. One.
Screamed Draco said. 1 bullet versus 111.
Who will win?
Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of space.
Oh, that's... No, we're not gonna go over why that's not gonna work. No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard. 111.
Said Willow, trying to attack him. You rock, girl. 1. I ran suicidally to my room. I sexily took out a stakeout. Oh, Jesus. I sexily took a stake out. Draco words.
And Obi, no! Number!
Screamed Draco, but it was too late. I had slit my wrists. With it, suddenly everything went black again.
Lovely.
That's a sharp steak.
Yup.
Sincerely.
Overcooked.
And a non-author who will silently not... because she's a coward. Tongue face. AKA just a troll with rocks for brains. Finally.
My turn. Chapter 40. Lol, someone has taken my account over. The idiot's note. Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Tara wanted to show us. Have a nice day. Author's note. STFU Prips, get a life. You suck. Oh, inform. Wait. This is the thing you just read.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to 41.
Copy pasted it again.
Oh,
So
idiot's note. Ugh, I know. Terrible. But then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfic ever if not for the fact that the writing standards meet the level of a day old fetus.
not even.
No. I
Oh
guess your turn.
boy.
Your
My turn again.
Yeah. Oh,
Chapter 41. You still get to do the voices.
yeah, I guess.
Author's note. To everyone who keeps flamming this, gets life. I bet you probably oughtn't know who Gerard Way is, but
Nope.
you're probably all preps and posers.
Yep.
Anyway, someone hacked into me account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there's a new one.
Wait. She left in July to go on vacation. And then said she wouldn't be
in November.
and then
Yeah.
said she wouldn't be back until August. That's July, August. Yeah.
She was
So
only
that's a
supposed
month.
to be gone for a couple weeks.
That was only supposed to be for a couple weeks. From August, September, October, November. The times don't make sense.
Maybe she went on a very, very long.
I guess. I mean, it's been so long that we can't
The
actually.
next sentence is, I'm sorry for not updating for a while, but I've been really busy.
Oh.
I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. You take a lot of vacations.
I guess.
OMFG, Draco was so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gjord Way. Lol, he should play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit my wrists. Raven, you rock, girl. Have fun in England again.
England.
Have fun in England. When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when is performed with X Black X Tears X.
11.
Aren't you gonna describe it to us?
Nope.
What if I forgot?
I don't care.
I looked around confusedly. It was Denorse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band, too, okay? Because he is more old than Panic at the Disco or MCR. There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing EA liner and black clothes.
E-liner.
On it said 1980. Green Day hadn't even formed in 1980. They got together in like 1986, I think Google said. OMFG, I'm back in Tim again. I screamed loudly. God damn it, Tim! Suddenly, Satan! This is actually Voldemort for photo references.
What? We knew that already.
Yes, we did. Maybe we forgot in the entire year. Not entire year. She didn't.
She was gone for
like
a couple months. Yeah.
Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson. I don't know what that is.
I think
black
she means
Jack's
jacket. I think she means. Yeah, she means
and
jacket.
Fishnet pants. So she's a ninja. She's wearing black tight jeans and fishnet
Nope,
pants.
that's not her. Voldemort
is being a ninja. He looks so sexy. I almost had an orgy.
OMFG, Anobi, are you okay?
He asked gothically. Yeah, and I'm okay for your info. I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead? Because I remembered I had jumped in front off the bullet from James Gunn. I also remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snap. I guess that when I had slit my wrists, I had went back in Tim instead of dying. I know I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or a Tim machine. If
No.
only you had it around your neck like you should have had.
Yeah. No. You're not dead.
Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily, and smoke came all over his face.
You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now. Let's go see how Harry's dad is doing.
This is too meta.
Too meta. Too meta.
Too meta.
I'm
It breaks my already broken mind. I know that the real reason I didn't die from the bullet was 'cause I was from the future. What the fuck? James almost shot Lucius. I said Indigoan.
Indigo Willy.
Indigo ally. I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew.
Yeah, I know, but he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress.
That's why he was swearing.
Uh-huh.
Satan reasoned evilly.
Anobi must be having like a constant migraine, because she swears a hell of a lot.
She does. I guess that, well, she does constantly have, probably really low blood pressure.
Yeah.
Does that cause headaches? Or
Yes.
dizziness?
Both.
She's just very dizzy all the time.
It actually causes both.
Oh. There we have it. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. He shot me instead. Also, I know that Lucian would have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. I think I understand. She changed time. That bullet was supposed to take out one of his arms, so he only had 1 in the future.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. I can tell by looking at him.
Yep.
He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black Illinois, a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s. You're still a little early.
Yep.
Black Congress shoes again, and black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily, like Gerd way in the video for I Don't 3 you like. I did yesterday, and if you could see a black tear on his face like the women in that video.
Hey.
It was a doozy of a sentence. Hey,
Hey.
He said all quietly and gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily, 'cause I did not know him.
This is Hedwig.
Squints, said Volksamort.
Hedwig is an owl.
Hedwig is an owl.
A snowy owl, and female.
Yes.
He used to be in Black Tier, too, but he had to drop out 'cause he broke his arm.
Hey, Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be.
Lol. Hi, Anobi.
He answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. He was humming Welcome to the Black Parade under his breath. I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay? Bye, I said all sexily. It wasn't sexy at all.
Nope. That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up.
Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails. OMFG, I can get you back together. I said, fingering something I didn't know? My pocket. A black coot is what we aim for. Cydio iPod that I could take videos with. How do you spell and misspell videos in the same sentence?
Magic!
Does anyone else know about them? Take a guess.
It's you.
Yeah. Okay, you can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. Great!
Great!
To the Great Hall. It's a pun. She's taking them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys. I can't take this seriously.
You don't have much longer. We're almost done.
Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake. We're all into Great Hall. Lucy. Is it Lucian or Lucian? I keep
Lucian.
switching.
Lucian. Let's just go with Lucian.
Wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche!
He shouted at him.
Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro.
This suggests that
they're alive.
Is like an OC.
I think
he knows what they're planning out their children ahead of time.
I think this means that their children are alive, but like babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Snape agreed, but I know he was lying, cause it had been his fault James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. Me plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and... Okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out now.
That's not how making up a group works! Ah!
I said, and I started to film them with the iPod.
Cool,
said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as today started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian had all watched because they were probably bi. Because being bi makes you a voyeur. I knew Snape was bi.
Oh my fucking god. Voldemort! Voldemort!
A name he doesn't go by for another 20 years?
Or ever, if this works.
Screamed Hedwig as his Glock.
Yeah, because he knows.
Guns.
Gun cocks. Glocks.
But suddenly everything stopped as the door opened and in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris. Oh, finally.
Chapter 42. This and 2 more chapters and we're done. Author's note. OMG, the new book is coming out really soon. I can't wait. I think that Snap will be really the same person as Voldemort because they are both half-bloods, so that will explain why he killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry. And then Harry will have to commit suicide so Voldemort will die because he will really be a Horcrux.
Oh.
Actually,
Nobody tell her.
She's right.
She's right.
Harry does have to actually, commit assisted suicide with Voldemort's help, because he is actually a Horcrux. OMG, I hope Harry and Draco get together. That will be so schmexy, won't it? If they don't, then JKR is a homophobic. Close enough. Thanks for the help with facts. Medusa, you rock. Okay.
Let me go grab a drink.
You go do that. I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snap, and Lucian. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. He looked more young than he did in the future. That's how time works. He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. How the hell did you have... If you don't like Avril Lavigne, then why is it on your iPod? What the hell is this anyway? What the hell is this anyway? He cackled meanly. I hope he didn't find out I was from another time. Whatever you do, don't blame Ebony, you jerk, Satan said. Yeah, seriously. She is trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said deviantly. Be quiet, you Satanists, Dumbledore cackled. If you're lucky, I'll probably send all of you to Akazaban. That'll teach you to copulate in the Great Hall.
That's a 10-point word.
I didn't know you'd come back.
Just got back.
He changed the song on the iPod to an NSYNC song. Suddenly, I noticed something strong about... I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly changing. Dumbledore didn't notice. You fucking poser, I muttered. I bet you never heard of GC, James said. I knew what the iPod was changing into. Morty McFly's Tim Machine. Shut up, Johns! Draco's dad shouted. Yeah! Shut up, Snake said preppily. Now you shut up, Dumbledore, said Tom. I've had enough of your Satanists in my skull! Shouted Dumbledore spuriously. That's a word, I think, actually. Suddenly, I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone, jump in before it's too late! I jumped into it, but only one other person jumped in. It was Satan! You dunderheads! Screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin conman room with Satan. I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy black MCR corset, and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them.
Wearing pink? Willingly?
I guess if it's hot pink and it's paired with black, it's okay. My earrings were Blake Satanist sins, and my raven hair was all around me to my mid back. Hey, cool. Where is this? He asked in the emo voice. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a tin machine, I told him. Cool. What's an eye patch? He whimpered. It's something you use to listen to music, I yacked.
Oh. Incorrect.
OMFG, cool. Wait, what's a four-letter word for dirt? He asked in his sexy voice.
Because we're doing word cross puzzles now?
I guess sand? I said. I laid confusedly. No, sand and dirt are not the same damn thing. Anybody who's been to a beach can tell you that much. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were still the same dumbass person, he triumphantly giggled. Suddenly, some of my friends walked in. Just some of them. OMFG!
Not all of them.
You're alive! You're fucking alive!
2 out of 3, maybe.
Said Guinea. When did she become a thing?
Maybe Jenny has been Ginny the entire time.
Ah, that would make sense. Also, is it Ginny? I thought it was Guinea.
Ginny.
Oh, Ginny. You learn something new every day. Ginny was wearing a black leather jacket, black baggy pants, and a gothic black from first to last t-shirt. I explained to her why I was alive. Konnichiwa, bitch, said Willow. She was wearing a black corset showing off her boobies with lace all around it and red stripes on it. She was wearing a black leather mini skirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick. We know this is the real fucking Tara because she's describing everything. Hey, motherfucker, said Diablo with his red hair. He was wearing a black P-A-D shirt and black...
Panic at the Disco.
No, that's obviously P-A-T-D.
Question mark.
T-shit and black leather pants. Black baggy pants. Hey, who's that, Ebony? Bloody Mary questions as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentagram on it. A red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom, red leather pants, and with black lace and black stilettos. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry. Are you okay, Satan? OMFG! You're from the future! What if you don't like me anymore because we're from a different Tims? He asked. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him. Okay, he said reassuredly. I let him listen to Two Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find some things. I gave Diabolo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep, so he really didn't need to be. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with the pressing black stripes, white and black striped tights, and red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of blick eyeliner. Oh my god, where's Draco? How did Snap get in here? Get back here. I thought he was in Azerbaijan. I asked Say It sadly. Anobi, I was so worried about you. But I knew you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Vampires can die.
Yes, they can. He's not aware of that.
No. Snape came back because of that girl Brittany freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student, Trevor said reassuredly. That bitch! Did she also free Hargrid and Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep. Brittany seems like the only decent person in this goddamn school. Yes, they are on the loose at this school. Dumbledore is back. Cornelia is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their con man room, Toverolry said worriedly. Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snap? I don't know why. I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. OMG, that's terrible, I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone, we have something impotent to do. In her, everyone stay. With that, I ran out. Good luck, Tara! Everyone cried. I ran sexily down the stairs to the great hall where the portraits looked around at me scaredly. There was hardly anyone in the stairs, and there was an atmosphere of horror. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it, a blue jean skirt, Abercrombie, and pink stilettos. She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps, Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan. She keeps using pentagram when she means portmanteau, which isn't even used correctly here anyway. You fucking bitch! I shouted angrily. No, you're totally a bitch. Now to Voldemort will, totally kill you, she laughed. Crucius! I shouted, selectively pontificating my black wand, and she started screaming because she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically. No! Help me! Please! Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put up my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lumpin had been using to take video of me. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it.
That one get smashed? Or destroyed or something?
No, it just kept getting constipated, confiscated, taken away.
Carry on then.
I continued to round down the stairs with the camera. When I had reached the great hall, I saw Vampire Potter. OMG, Vampira! I yielded. We hugged each other happily. He looked at me with his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair. Around them were black eyeliner and eyeshadow. New from Apple. The eyeshadow. Use it in place of makeup. You love Apple. You love Apple. Apple is your life. Everyone must consume Apple.
I must consume apple. Not eat apple.
He was wearing a black leather jacket, leather pants, and a Panic at the Disco concert shirt, and his black Congress shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever. Did you hear the song, The River? It was rocks! I was so worried you died, moaned Vampire. I know, but I'm a vampire. Lol. When I woke up, I was back in 1980. So anyway, I brought Voldemort from where he was young with me. Where's Draco? I asked, spuriously. Draco? You mean that fucking poser who betrayed you? Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice. I'm gonna use that from now on. Snarkled. That's actually kind of fun to say. I know, but we have to find him, I said smarty. I'll do it, Den, Harry said angstily. Okay, I agreed. Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out, and then the dork Mark appeared. Oh my fucking Satan! Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived, I said anxiously. Fuck! I have to find Draco. I guess we should separate. Okay, Vampire said deappearing. Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall, where I had been for the past scene. Chapter 43, please take it away, Ink, for your last chapter.
Author's note. I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters, please.
Nope, just one.
No.
Just one.
Thanks to all my reviewers, not Des. Not the flamers. If you flame the story, then you suck.
I'm gonna go grab a drink myself. I'll be right back.
Yeah, please. If you flamed, then fuck you. I walked sexily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his blaggy black pants. He had slit his wrists. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way, with his eyes red and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song, and I got even more depressed, because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette, and he started to smoke it. Oh, Draco, why did you do it with that fucking bastard Snape? I asked tearfully. I, Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris appurated into the room. They didn't see us. I'm so glad we met. I'm so glad we, me, and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students, Mr. Norris agreed. Papadellum! I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. No! Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away. You fucking perv! I laughed with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is, or I'm going to torture you.
I don't know where he is,
said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really.
Oh, my Satan. We were so worried about you guys,
Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts. Black t-shirt that said 666 on it and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes just like Frank Iero, and Satan, who looked just like Brandon Urier then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket, and then I began Frenching Draco sexily. This is the perfect time for that. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take all of his clothes off, and I could see his white sex pack. Then Vampire took his own clothes off, too. We all began making out together sexily. I didn't know this turned into polyfic.
Apparently.
I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. But those two pieces especially. Everyone took their Glocks out, except for me. I'm a girl. Girls don't carry Glocks.
Yeah, we have, Desert Eagles.
Oh, me Satan! Draco! I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Then he did the same thing to Harry!
Man, that's one huge thingy.
Two! It went right through her.
Oh, that's not how the reproductive system works. You know that. We'll just say he's like Solix.
Yep. I began making out with Satan, and he joined in.
LMS!
Oh, cried Vampire. Oh, Vampire! Vampire! I screamed.
Oh, Satan!
Yelled Harry in Playsore. Lupin watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists while we're fucking in the middle of the room. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it.
Last chapter. We can do this. Chapter 4.
Sweet relief is in.
Well, I have nothing to say, but Everett, stop glaming, okay? If any Gothic people are reading this, then you rock. OMG, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Fletton is so hot, I hop Harry will become Gothic, cause my friend told me he is really emo in this book. OMFG, I'm leaving W pretty soon, can't wait.
She's dating Bush?
I guess. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back.
She never came back.
That's my car, shouted Draco angrily. But suddenly, it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape. We knew this already. I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic Donderheads, he said cruelly. From the star as it flew, circumambizing above us, Ebony darkness, dementia, raven way, you must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die. You
Dork Lord.
It fits. You fucking prep! Yelled Draco. He looked at me sadly. I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex with him, but he's a ropist. Okay. We all put our clothes on quickly except Satan. We were so scarred, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with green eyes, no nose, a grey robe, and a white skin. He had changed into Voldemort!
Voldemort.
I knew who thou were all along, he cackled evilly and sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all! Thunder came in the room. No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. Suddenly Willow, Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and George, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in. What is the meaning of this?
Characters yet.
Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away, because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Volximort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick. Oh my goth, Slugborn gasped. Get it? Because I'm gothic.
Yes, we get it.
The Dork Lord shall kill all of you. Then
Dark
you must...
Lord. It actually says Dark Lord.
Yeah. Then you must submit to him, Snape ejaculated menacingly. You fucking preppy fags! Sirius shooted angrily. I know a four-letter for dirt. Cruciatus! Screamed Harry, but the sparks from his...
That's 9 letters.
What?
It says, I know a 4-letter word for dirt. It's cruciatus, but it's 9 letters.
Oh. Screamed, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down, Snap quickly crawled out of it, and picked up the Cydio camera. How many Cydio cameras are there? I'm counting at least 3. Oh my fucking god, I cried because of the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me doing it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with... If you kill me, then these Cydios will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can be just like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. He laughed meanly. No! I screamed. FYI, I have a picture of you doing it with Lupin! What is she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in his chains. I saw she's going to show everyone that picture. The picture! Harry shouted angrily. Shut up! Lumpkin roared. Foolish! Ignoramuses! Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon! Think again, you fucking muggle poser! Harry yelled, and then he and Draco and Diabolo and Navel both took out black guns. But Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are in a Latin standoff, I shouted despairedly. Accio! Acco Neville's wand! Cried Voldemort, and suddenly Neville's wind was in his hands. Now I shall kill thee all, and Evony, we will die! Thee made lightning come all over the place. Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the Conman Rune and slit my wrists with my friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra! I shooted. And that's the end. Thank you.
When all you want to do is cry and chill with your friends, but you need to save the world.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I think there's actually like an explanation thing up at the top of this. Oops, sorry. Ah, here we go. What happened? There's a whole tab here called What Happened?
Do I want to know?
Okay, so I'm going to read this off. It doesn't seem to be very, very long. So, yeah. What happened to my Immortal? Due to the millions of people giving incorrect information buzzing around the internet, I wish to set the record straight about what happened to the story. My Immortal was submitted and hosted on fanfiction.com at some point in 2006 and achieved massive popularity. Fanfiction, for some unknown reason, went on a campaign of deleting various stories from their website in late 2008, and this process still appears to be continuing. My Immortal and the many My Immortal inspired stories, such as I'm a Wizard, were deleted. To repeat a point that it is at the moment December 4th, 2008. Oh, unknown to why fanfiction has deleted these stories. Some of these stories were resubmitted on fanfiction.com, sometimes by their original author, and the vast majority were deleted again. Shortly before My Immortal's deletion, My Immortal 2 was released by someone claiming to be Tara Gillespie. It was later revealed to be someone posing as Tara, who then claimed to be a hacker in control of the account, which is also bullcrap. My Immortal 2 was not written by Tara Gillespie, and thence is not part of the official My Immortal story, but if you find a copy, I'm sure it's still a good lol. You may hear stories of Tara's boyfriend. These stories apply to the same person who is behind My Immortal 2. As of the moment, Tara Gillespie has not made any new parts to the story since July 2007 and is not expected to create any more. This is the all information that is verifiable. If you know why fanfiction deleted My Immortal and can verify it, have the evidence for it, then please make that information public. Theories as to why fanfiction deleted My Immortal. Fanfiction are preps. 2. Fanfiction deleted it due to inappropriate content, such as sex scenes or copyright infringement.
Which
3.
I think is what people say happened.
I think it's actually number 3. Fanfiction could not bear to look at the such awful abuse of the English language anymore. Fanfiction just wanted to spoil our lols. So many preps reported it, which links back to points 1 and 2. Either way, be sure to sign the petition to get My Immortal back on fanfiction, with a link to that. Until then, the site ensures fanfiction cannot delete this great piece of work from das interwebs. Okay, thanks, bye.
That was 9 years ago.
That was, in fact, 9 years ago. So I think what happened in terms of My Immortal in specific were that, one, it was pretty much a bastardization of the English language, and two, a new fad had kind of like popped up due to it being so popular, and that was the copycat fic. Some of them, like the Light and Dark Adventures of Lightly the Yagami, number of other different like fan versions of it, and it flooded fanfiction.net servers so much that they had to go on a massive deleting rampage to ensure that everything in their site still worked, because I think their servers were just going completely haywire trying to handle all of it. But that's just my own opinion. We actually do know somebody who was around for that period of time and can remember it thoroughly, and that is Miss Fee, who is known more commonly as Temporal Decay, and the author of the Distrate series for the Homestuck fandom. We might get her to talk about this at some point when she has time, but I doubt it, because she is actually very, very busy. Not to mention, I don't think she wants to remember any of this.
Yeah.
So we will ask, but we have no guarantees on that if she wants to talk about it. If she does, we'll put up a separate video on the one-off playlist. But, for now, the evil has been slain. We are finally free of our dedication to this. And the next one-off series that we will be the next one-off thing that we will be looking at is a choose your own adventure story game called The Yogg. We will be doing that all together, the three of us, Ink, myself, and Nocturna, and that'll come out next Saturday. And I hope that you guys are looking forward to that. Ink, do you have anything to add?
Nope. Let the evil be finished.
Let the evil be slain and finished. I hope that you've had a good day, and the rest of your day is even better. And if you liked this video, please, would you please?
Like, comment, or subscribe if you dare.
And sharing is nice too. Well, we'll see you on the next one.